The first thing I noticed wasn't the smell, though it was bad. Old mop water, burned coffee, and that faint, sweet rot you only find in vending machines that haven't been cleaned in months. No, what I noticed first was the silence. Not regular silence. This was too heavy. Like the place had been holding its breath long before I walked in, waiting for me to trigger something. The manager gave me one key, a 6-digit alarm code, and one final instruction as I signed the contract that morning. If you hear anything after closing, do not open the door, and don't answer voices, even if it's yours. He said it flat, not joking, no wink, no smile. I thought he was trying to mess with me, initiation hazing or whatever. Now, standing alone behind the counter of this forgotten gas station on a nowhere stretch of highway, I wasn't so sure. The floor tiles were cracked in places, the fridge hummed just slightly out of tune, and the lights overhead buzzed like they were thinking about dying. There were no windows in the back of the store, and just 2 glass panels up front, looking out at a parking lot no one ever used. I started checking off tasks on the clipboard. Mop the floor, restock the cooler, count the register. A checklist for people who assumed the night shift was dull and uneventful. They clearly hadn't worked here. The first thing off was the temperature. The air felt normal near the doors, but 10 steps deeper into the store and it dropped fast, like stepping into a basement. My breath didn't fog, but my skin tensed like it should have. The second thing was the camera feed. 4 monitors above the register. 3 were fine. Camera 4, the alley out back, glitched every 10 seconds. Static rippled through it in jagged waves. When the image came back, it never looked quite the same. The shadows shifted slightly, the dumpster was at a different angle. Once, I swear, the feed showed a door that wasn't there. I blinked and it was gone. I kept busy. There were no customers, no cars, no trucks. Nothing but miles of dark highway in both directions, and the hollow ache of a vending machine behind me dropping a snack on its own. Just a mechanical clunk. No one near it. No sale on the register. I checked anyway. No chips missing, no coins dropped. The vending machine didn't even have power. Around what I guessed was halfway through the shift, I stepped into the back storage room. The air there was dead still, like it had never moved. Shelves lined the walls, all perfectly stocked. Too perfectly. Identical bottles of bleach all turned the same way. Paper towels stacked to eye level, not one out of place. At the far end of the room was a steel door labeled Employees Only. It was padlocked, not unusual. Except there was no key for it on the ring I'd been given. Just a tag attached that said, "Do not open, not for you." I didn't like that wording. I went back to the counter, but the clipboard was gone, just vanished. In its place was a sticky note stuck right on the register. "Don't look at the windows after 2." I hadn't written that. No one else had come in, and the pen on the counter hadn't moved. I decided to check the front doors, locked like I left them. But when I looked out through the glass, the parking lot felt wrong. Not darker, just deeper. Like the blacktop stretched farther than it should have. Like there was more room between the gas station and the highway than before. That's when the headlights appeared. A blue Volvo crawled past the entrance. Not speeding, not stopping, just rolling through, slow and smooth. Tinted windows, no sound, no brake lights. It didn't even turn its wheels, just coasted into the dark, as if someone had pressed play on a looped clip. I stepped outside to see if it turned around. The air hit me like a warning. Still no wind, still no bugs. The kind of quiet that makes you feel like you're being watched from inside your own shadow. There were no tire tracks, no sound fading into the distance, nothing. And when I turned back toward the store, the sticky note was gone. I tried to distract myself, wiped the counters again, counted the cigarettes, stared at the camera feeds for a little too long. The glitch on camera 4 came again. This time, in the frame, just for a second, was someone standing near the dumpster. Not facing it, facing the camera, facing me. I rewound the feed, but the figure was gone. I leaned closer, and the monitor turned off by itself. I nearly jumped out of my skin when I heard a knock. 3 soft taps from the back door. I froze, waited. Another knock, then a voice, calm, unbothered. "Hey, it's me. I forgot my wallet." My voice. The exact tone I'd used earlier when I left a voicemail for my brother. "Come on, man, just open up. You know it's me." I didn't move, didn't speak. My hand hovered near the panic button under the counter, but I didn't press it. I remembered what the manager said. Don't answer voices, even if it's yours. The voice behind the door laughed once, short and dry. Then silence. I waited 5 minutes before I breathed normally again. I glanced up at the security monitors. All 4 feeds were dark, and one by one they flicked back on, each showing the same thing. Not the aisles, not the register, not the alley. Just one still image. Me, standing behind the counter, in real time, wearing the same hoodie, same name tag, same tired face. Only, in the feed, I was smiling, and I wasn't smiling. The me on the monitor didn't move, just stood there, still smiling, like it was waiting for me to do something first. I turned around, slowly, expecting to see someone standing behind me, maybe with a phone, maybe with a camera, maybe with a knife. There was nothing, but I felt watched. Not from one spot, from everywhere. The store had gone quiet again, that thick, pressing silence, like the walls were listening. And I knew I wasn't the only thing in here anymore. I turned the monitor off, just hit the power button. Not brave enough to unplug it, not stupid enough to keep watching. I thought about the clipboard that disappeared, about the vending machine that dropped snacks without power, about the figure I saw on camera 4. The sticky notes that came and went like warnings from someone I'd never meet. And then I saw it, another sticky note. It was on the cigarette shelf behind me, half tucked behind a lighter display. "You're doing well." Same handwriting as before, almost like mine, but not quite. That's when I heard the girl, soft, from behind aisle 3. "Hello?" High voice, fragile, just one word. "Hello?" I didn't move. Then I heard it again, closer. "Is anyone here?" It didn't sound scared, just rehearsed. I walked toward the aisle, slow, and there she was, a little girl, maybe 8? Blonde hair, loose pajamas, bare feet on cold tile, holding a dirty teddy bear by one arm. She looked up at me, eyes glassy, and said, "Can you help me? I think I'm lost." No door chime, no footsteps, no way she got in. My first instinct? Help her. My second? Remember the warning. Don't answer voices, even if it's yours. "I need to get out," she said. "It's cold." Her voice didn't echo right. It landed flat, like it wasn't really coming from her mouth. "Can you unlock the back door for me? I won't tell anyone." I stepped backward, slowly. She stayed perfectly still, except for the bear. It twitched once, like something inside it moved. She tilted her head. "You don't believe me?" She blinked once, too slow. Then her voice dropped a full octave. "Most people fear what they can't see." I stopped breathing. "You should fear what sees you." And then she smiled. Not a little girl smile. A full row of perfect adult teeth. The lights exploded. Not dimmed, shattered. Every bulb overhead burst in a domino of sparks. Aisles flashed in and out of visibility like a strobe light in a nightmare. The emergency lights didn't kick in, just the screens. All 4 monitors came back online at once.
Each one showed me, again. But now I was walking, through the aisles, looking for something. Then one feed changed. Now it showed her. Not the girl, not exactly. She had the teddy bear, same clothes, but her face flickered. Every few seconds it would shift. Old woman, blank mask, animal snout, back to the girl, over and over. Like whatever was wearing that skin hadn't decided on its final version yet.
I ran to the front door, still locked. I yanked at it, punched the panic bar. Nothing. Behind me, I heard the shelves start to creak, like they were moving on their own. One of the coolers opened, slammed shut, then again. I turned. No one. Then the intercom hissed to life, just like earlier, and I heard her again. "Please, help me. Please, don't leave me here." From the speaker, from the window, from behind me, all at once. I shouted, "No!" And everything stopped. I don't remember the last hour. I don't remember sitting back behind the counter. I don't remember the lights coming back on. But when I opened my eyes, the store looked normal again. Register ready, coffee machine blinking, clock back on the wall. 5:56 a.m. 4 minutes left in my shift. And the door? The door was unlocked. Just swinging slowly open, like someone had been standing there, watching, the whole time. My replacement stood in the doorway, looked at me and said, "You good?" I didn't answer. I stood up, walked out, and didn't say a word. I got in my car. I drove until I hit a main road. I didn't stop, didn't text, didn't check my phone. I left everything. I don't care if I get paid. I'm not going back. Let them find someone else. Let her find someone else.
Well now, you made it to the end. Not everyone does. But don't get too comfortable. The dark knows your scent now. Come back to the fire when you're ready. I'll be waiting for you.